We start with a wonderful story, really, to quite a tragic story. Deborah James is to be made a dame. So Deborah James, the award-winning BBC podcast host, has documented a battle, and it's incredible documentation as well, You, Me, the Big C podcast, with a battle with incurable bowel cancer, is to be honoured with a damehood, guys.
If you've been listening to this podcast, which I have now, I think it's over 2 years, her story, her account of actually finding she's got bowel cancer, the detail that she goes into, the way she's opened up about it, her humanity, her humour, her heart, her relationship with her family, it's a beautiful story, and she's now reaching the end of her story. And she has raised an amazing amount of money for research into bowel cancer, particularly, but into all cancers as well.
Unbelievable.
And quite rightly, the Queen, I think through encouragement from the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, has recognised this. The idea of the honours system is to honour people who deserve to be honoured.
Yeah.
And if anybody does, this remarkable lady does. Well done, Deborah.
£4.1 million so far. And I think, you know, I was listening to the radio yesterday, she was hoping to raise 250,000. So
that's actually the live page happening now. And hopefully she's going to get that to 5 million.
4221, absolutely.
Well. But she really has touched our hearts, hasn't she, Tom?
I think it's fantastic. Obviously, it's fantastic. Any good thing that can come out of this utterly tragic, heartbreaking set of circumstances is to be held on to. I saw an interview with her the other day, and she was talking about how she felt at peace with what was happening to her as she entered into this hospice stage of the care. And I just find anybody that can do that, that can make peace with what's happening to them, I find that sort of strength remarkable.
It's extraordinary, isn't it? Such bravery,
if that were me at that age with 2 children and a husband and a family, I'm not finding peace with it rather than raging at the manifest unfairness of what's happened.
Yeah. The money is going to be used to support breast cancer charities such as Bowel Cancer UK's Never Too Young campaign as well.
And she has actually told The Sun, I'm blown away and incredibly honoured. I don't feel like I deserve this. I can't tell you what this means to my family. It's so much to take in. So it's so lovely that she knows about it.
Also, like so many cancers, I was listening to a doctor on the radio the other day, and she was saying that, like, for people just get checked so early. If you can get this early, stage 1, you can live with it and it can be curable. But by stage 4, it's pretty much incurable.
And that's the brilliant thing about the podcast. She gives you the detail of what the symptoms are. And it's a thing that people feel uncomfortable with, embarrassed by, etc., bowel cancer. And she goes into all of that. So she's not just, as it were, telling us her story and raising a lot of money.
She's helping.
She's giving practical help. She is truly a heroine.
I'm going to listen to that podcast.